Oh, despite the rain being gone, there's still wind. Still windy out. Still breezy. So just saw our yard. Our yard was completely. Yard was terribly flooded. It looks like a pool, an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Looked like a lake in the middle of our yard. It's crazy. And just a few days before that, like it was a perfectly normal yard, but it held at least what's it, 10 inches of rainwater that wasn't safe for my dogs to walk in. Needless to say, there were some poops in the house. Can't blame them. Can't blame them. No place to do your business. So, anyways, we're doing all right though. We're doing all right. The weather is good. It's back to normal for the most part. And yeah, we just get to enjoy, once again, enjoy the paradise that is Casablanca. And yeah, I almost just yeah, I'm gonna go on this side. Keep it moving. Not gonna be all stupid this morning. Yeah, as you can see, I'm like not great with small talk, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there where I could just be like, yo. So yeah, we woke up this morning. Made some coffee. The news was crazy. Did you hear about the accident or disaster uh, happened in Georgia with the Alakichi? They apparently there was a dock that had collapsed. That had collapsed, and there were people on it. There was a lot of people on it, and 7 people died, I believe. Um, it was like 40 injured, 7 people died, and that bridge that collapsed had only been built a couple years ago. So yeah, that was that that's crazy. Like, how do you have a brand new dock that just collapses? And of course, it probably speaks to the negligence of maybe the contractors, oversight, cutting corners, stuff like that. But anyways, so to the topic at hand, how my life has changed after 1,000 subscribers. Ooh. Okay, so uh, first off, the channel that I'm streaming on right now is not the channel. I have 2 YouTube channels. This one kind of sat in the back seat, and the other one is linked in my comments. You can go see it. It's called Waves and Wi-Fi. Oh, look, cute cat. Um, it's called Waves and Wi-Fi. You can go check it out. Uh, a lot of the content there is dealing with core restoration. So if you're interested in that, please go uh, hit the sub button. But so I have 3 things, that I can think of that, really changed my life after after the thousand thousand subs. For one, let me tell you the backstory. So I started the I started the channel back in, or no, I started the channel, started posting to the channel back in, what was it, March? Yeah, March. Started back in March, and maybe this was a little bit better. Yeah, started back in March. Started out with maybe 10 subscribers, and as of today, I'm at 1,039. And so just in, let's say 7 months, I was able to, garner a thousand subs fairly quickly. Um, the three things I want to touch on is, let's see, how has it changed my life? Well, I have, so in just 7 months, I've been able to garner 600,000 views, um, all across, well, mostly shorts. But I don't have a shorts channel. If you're just checking in, I have two. Appreciate you. I have two YouTube channels. It's this one, and the other one's linked in the description. And that's the one that's over 1,000 subs right now. So I'm gonna work to get this one up. We'll see. So yeah, first one, I over got over 600,000 views in about 6 months, and that blew my mind based off the based off the content I was making. So the content I make on that second channel is heavily revolved around uh, coral restoration. So what I would say, if you were looking to, oh, appreciate you. Yeah, so if I were to say, if you wanted to, you know, reach 1,000, the first thing I would suggest is definitely niche. And I know that's like a common thing, find your niche. I would say find your what your passion is. That's, what comes relatively easy to you. If that's, talking about shoes, or talking about advocacy in my case, talking about saving corals and whatnot, or on this channel, talking about my video editing career, just do that. Like, I know I spent a lot of time overthinking, what my niche should do, what I could do, and it was just easy when the opportunity presented itself. So my wife and I, we are scuba divers, and every week or so we go do coral restoration. If you want to know more about that, you can visit the channel. Um, and since we were doing it, I already have experience, editing videos and photographer and videographer and all that stuff. I already have that experience. So I just, did did what I knew, did what I already knew. We grabbed a GoPro that we got as a Christmas present, and I just started recording the restorations we were doing underwater and putting it on the internet. And of course, um, I did have to like find a real sweet spot on how to make sure I was doing it correctly, or doing it based on my audience and all that. But it came natural what I should do. So I'd say, like, advice: don't overthink it. Um, it can be paralyzing, and I am an overthinker. Um, Definitely an introvert. Definitely a sit back and watch observer type of guy. And you wonder what that noise is? Those are ATVs here in Cozumel. So yeah, I would do that. Secondly, I would say it built confidence in, like, okay, if I can do this in 7 months with this channel, all right, what can I do next? It's a real it's a real confidence booster, and it means something when you see your hard work pay off. It means something when you see real change, when you see real progress, when you just see the numbers just keep going up, and that did it for me. I mean, I know it's like external, external, not gratitude, external, like, praise and stuff like that, but still, I didn't think I could do it. So what I would say is, yeah, find your niche, stick with it, Um, I wouldn't, I definitely wouldn't go all over the place. Uh, and also be patient. Be patient. Um, One thing that this YouTuber journey has taught me is patience. Nothing happens overnight. You know. Now I will say, based on my experience, that you know, um, shorts will garner you subs real quick, like super quick. Like that's in short how I got to the thousand. Most of them came from shorts. So if you can create your niche and create shorts around that niche, then you'll be good to go. Just remain dedicated to it. You know, I get a free psychic energy reading. I don't do that, but thank you, though. Appreciate you. Subscribe. Um, so yeah, just and man, just betting on yourself. It builds confidence to where you're like, okay, I'm gonna bet on myself to do this, and it's all up to me. And it's up to me if it fails, if it works, whatever. And then to see it work, ooh, it's it's a feeling I can't describe. It's definitely a feeling I can't describe. It's like one of those Tiger Woods moments. I don't know if you've seen that meme that where well, I would drop it in the thing, but whatever. But yeah, it's like a Tiger Woods meme. You just like and it remotivates you to keep going. Now, unfortunately, on that secondary channel, I've had to um, take time off uh, due to weather here in Cozumel. We had the hurricanes. We had Hurricane Milton that passed by us and caused a lot of not damage, but it did create a lot of wind pickup, a lot of flooding, and then just yesterday we had Nadine pass us, which created much, much more flooding, and it turned my backyard into a lake. So I haven't been able to, and since those are the weather conditions, you can't dive. So I haven't been able to get any footage for my second YouTube channel to, post and stuff like that. So um, looking for another hint. Definitely have, I don't want to say a backup plan, but just keep things in mind that like things don't always work the way we want them to work, and finding the ability to be adaptable has also, been strengthened doing this YouTube. Like, and for context, I'm not monetized yet on that channel. I'm working hard to get it monetized. Um, that's like the thing that takes the longest, I guess, is getting monetized for the 4,000 watch hours. Anyone who can get 10 million views on shorts in 3 months, uh, hats off to you, but that's not me. So we're, or I'm working on, getting the watch hours now that we have the sub count that we need. After you get 1,000, like really, I don't think there's anything left uh, as far as requirements. But like, I am trying to get to 10,000 next, so 1,000 to 10,000. But I will say this. It's built my confidence. It's built like my outlook. It's like reaffirming my editing skills. It's reaffirming my knowledge and tools that I've basically uh, not harnessed, excuse me, but more like cultivated over the past decade and a half. You know, and that it means something. It means something, and it you know it it's providing me like the necessary push to keep going. So if I were you and you were looking to start, definitely start where you are. Uh, find your niche, double down on that niche, be patient, and to get your subscriber count up, just go ahead and do shorts. That'll help you fastest, and also lives, doing lives. So that also helped me to get my watch hours up, and also helped to get my subs. So both of those two. My long form hasn't really taken off yet. Um, don't know when that'll happen. Don't know if that'll happen. So that I'd say that's one of the downsides to saying, yeah, I got 1,000 subs. Sure, that's a huge accomplishment, but I want my long form videos to take off. I want them to. I think something's calling on me. I want them to get views straight up. Like right now, there's most of them are sitting under 500 views, and it doesn't seem like there's any traffic to my videos as far as long form goes. But with short form, of course, you get those bursts of views in let's say in a day or two, maybe three. Um, I've seen a couple of my videos, you know, uh, reach over like 24,000 views. That's the one that has the most. And so yeah, it's advantageous that you do it with the shorts, but also know it's you still got to be patient with it. Still got to be patient with it. Can't force it. Can't force it, and you will learn yourself. You will learn yourself. You will learn if you are capable. You will learn if you have the patience. If you have the fight to do it, because this ain't easy. So yeah, I just want to say my piece on that. And appreciate y'all tapping in. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Deuces. Oh, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my second channel, Waves and Wi-Fi, and I'll be back again.